Okay, so good morning, Miguel.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Okay, what can you tell me about yourself?
Well, I'm a Filipino, born in the Philippines, a native Filipino. I was raised in different countries, not in the Philippines. I was raised in China and Thailand, and I travel a lot around the world. I've been to many countries. Examples are Switzerland, the United Kingdom, Britain, Scotland, Japan, countries like those, and international countries like those. And from my childhood, I was always an aviation lover. I've always liked to do things with aviation. I've always dreamed to work in the aviation industry, or anything to do with aviation, planes, pilots, engines, traveling, how long the flights, in flight, carriers, the air traffickers, and as my personality, from a young child, my personality is very active and energetic. In addition, proactive. I love to take challenges. I love to problem solve. I'm a risk taker. Never want anything to be easy, and I always have an ambition to succeed, and my strive is very driven. My hobbies and interests and passions are football, basketball, tennis, and reading. I enjoy reading because it helps my knowledge in vocabulary, types of style, and writing. Also, I enjoy socializing with people. I believe that socializing is great in this generation, as it can help you with your networking. Living in these different countries, I've been enrolled in different international schools in China and Thailand. One in the Thailand, I've learned in Patna, the famous international school, and China, I've lived in the British International School, Guangzhou, and also recently I have completed the IB program, received the IB diploma, and currently I'm a fresh graduate from Embry-Riddle Asia, and received the bachelor's degree of aeronautics.
Okay, so can you list your strengths?
One strength I have is leadership. Me personally, the definition of leadership is to motivate, to show authority to other people, but not authority by lowering them, putting them under you, but putting them with you and progressing together. And where I learned that is from football, because my last few years in high school, I was a football captain in the varsity, and I always have to, and I realized that the challenges and responsibilities taken upon a leader is very hard and not as easy as I thought it would be. An example would be every break, every halftime after the game, or even every loss we had, I'd always have to motivate. I'd had to push them to the hardest and suggest new ideas to the coach to give my input. Secondly, my business background. My business background is very competent. In International Baccalaureate IB, I've learned business and management. The business and management breaks down the four aspects of a business: the business and management, human resources, marketing, and operations management. And I've learned from these four aspects different type of factors of how businesses sell their products, how they make their products, and how they recruit people. Type of things I learned in HR, for example, things I learned in HR are types of leadership, types of motivation. In marketing, the type of marketing segments, brand loyalty, CSR, corporate social responsibility, and in operations management, how the business makes their products. For example, mass production, cellular production, and also how they stock up, like just in time, stuff, things like that. A third strength is my communication skills. I have great communication skills because I've learned, living in different countries, I've learned different languages. Languages like Mandarin and Spanish and English. But right now I'm doing Tagalog since I haven't lived in Philippines for a long time. And with this trait, I have an advantage. I feel like this is an advantage, as this helps globally communicate. As Pratt and Whitney is a globally established company, I believe that with these languages, I can globally communicate to other people and develop a huge network. Thirdly, my strength is critical thinking. In IB, my critical thinking is one of the core assets of IB, and developing critical thinking has become fun and enjoyable, but also hard work. Because an example would be evaluating other people's work, taking feedback from others' work. It isn't easy as thought as it is thought to be. Lastly, my last strength is driven work ethic. I believe that my work ethic is a strong work ethic. I don't like to do work on the deadline or after the deadline. I try and will do my work before the deadline, as this helps me have room for improvement. It can help me. It won't be rushed, and it's a great way of developing your skills. And with this driven work ethic, I always do my work with passion. I never do anything not putting my heart on the ball of my work, just like football.
Okay, so what weaknesses do you have?
A weakness I have is the confidence in public speaking. In public speaking, I'm very shy. I was very anxious. I couldn't speak to many people when I was young. For example, talking to people around school, new people. It was very hard, but I've been improving that the confidence, gaining my confidence by going to restaurants, joining events, talking to people like the drivers, taxi drivers, waitresses, just to build my confidence in speaking. Secondly, my weakness is lack of work experience. I believe this is one of my greatest weaknesses because as I'm 16 years old, having no work experience gives me a little of a disadvantage because I've never tasted any work in the real world. I've never worked for a company, and I've never been in the field. But I believe if you consider hiring me, I believe that this internship will improve my skills and progress my work experience.
Okay, Miguel, why should I consider hiring you?
I think you should consider hiring me because I believe that I am the perfect fit for your job, and I'm a valuable asset for this company, and I will become a valuable asset for this company because I'm a team player, I'm adaptable, I'm an all-around team player who can change their approach to different people's personality, to improve on cohesiveness and make a group energetic. I'm also great at handling data and evaluating work, And lastly, I always strive to succeed. I strive to succeed, and my driven work ethic helps me, gives me ambition, gives me passion, which will work great with your job description as being assisting with other people, projects, improving projects, purchasing raw materials. I believe that I'm a perfect fit for your job.
Okay, Miko. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
I see myself 5 years from now still improving my ambition, improving my drive, improving my strive, and becoming a better person on whole, maintaining great progress in a great company as your company, Pratt & Whitney. And my next role, I believe will help me improve and drastically change me in my profession and in my life, in my personality.
Okay, last question. Why do you want to work here?
I want to work here because I understand that Pratt & Whitney is a very international company. It's been established globally and for a very long time. And for me, with this company, this will help. They will give me great guidance, mentoring. This will help me quite a lot, and will help my skills improve if I have the great mentoring. And my interests as in a profession and a professional side and my skills tie with your mission. As your mission states, you want to globally serve people around the world with your engines. And I believe if I'm in this purchasing division, I can help and obtain your mission as a company. And finally, I would like to contribute to the company if I am in this internship by data value, improving the reputation of the company, obtaining raw materials, and obtaining raw materials. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Okay.